Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
Okay, we're still in John chapter 5. We're going to begin a discussion beginning at verse 31 regarding the witnesses of Jesus. Now, it's really exciting as we begin to go through here. And the very first witness, although some discount it, I think it's perhaps because they haven't thought through the verse. Verse 31, Jesus said, "If I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true." Now, actually, Jesus does bear witness to himself, but Jesus is not alone in his testimony. If he were a single witness, no, that would not be adequate. The New King James says, as I just read, "If I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true." The New American Standard cites it this way: "If I alone testify about myself, my testimony is not true." Obviously, he's not saying that if I testify about myself, it must be false. The idea is if I testify without corroboration from any other, it cannot stand. Not necessarily that it's false, but it can't stand by itself. But you see, Jesus had a multitude of witnesses. Now consider John chapter 8, 13, and 14 as it relates to this. In John chapter 8, beginning at verse number 13, "Then the Pharisees therefore said to him, 'You bear witness of yourself. Your witness is not true.' Verse 14, Jesus answered and said to them, 'Even if I bear witness of myself, my witness is true, for I know where I came from and where I'm going. But you do not know where I came from or where I am going.'" So he had multiple witnesses, and he's saying here, just because I'm testifying of myself doesn't make it false. If there was no corroborating evidence, then it would be a problem. But Jesus is going to lay out throughout this text that there are, in fact, there's lots of corroboration. We're going to see that he has the evidence of the Father, John the Baptist, and he's going to see that the Word agrees with him. So as we begin to work our way through this text, it's going to be a very exciting thing. The next text that we're going to be looking at will begin in verse number 35 regarding the testimony of John the Baptist. We'll just read that real quickly and then we'll pick up there tomorrow. Verse 33, "You have sent to John, and he has borne witness to the truth. Yet I do not receive testimony from man, but I say that these things that you may be saved. He was a burning and shining lamp, and you were willing for a time to rejoice in his light." And so we'll look at that some more tomorrow.